Hey there, Traveling Gringos here. Thanks for taking a second to watch our short video about why we need to raise some venture capital for our animation studio, PodComics. Who we are. PodComics Animation Studio's primary animated property is the Traveling Gringos. We're a bootstrap company with the ability to keep our overhead low because we're based in Costa Rica. We believe the smaller number of investors, the better, to keep creative control. Why we think Traveling Gringos can be the next big thing. Traveling Gringos hits the same target market as The Simpsons, South Park, and Family Guy. What it does differently is, it's not about a family, it's about people that travel. Travelers have the best stories. Family stories are a little bit boring. The storylines of Traveling Gringos have infinite potential. A 10-year run is not out of the question. Our goals. Our primary goal is to get Traveling Gringos onto TV. Our secondary goal is to build a large internet audience and a fan base by creating daily web animations. We also have studio goals. Eventually, we want to mimic the South Park studio formula. South Park Studios uses limited animation, a 35-person in-house crew, and a 7-day timeline to create an episode from start to finish. This is unheard of in the animation industry, and South Park Studios has been pulling it off for over 10 years. They've created animation studio of the future. We hope to someday simulate this studio model here in Costa Rica. Obviously, the overhead here would be substantially less than running it out of Hollywood. 3-year plan. We believe it'll take no longer than 3 years to get Traveling Gringos in front of the right people to get us onto TV. In the meantime, our daily web animations will further our web presence and our exposure. During the next 3 years, we will also attend animation festivals and comic conventions, further exposing our animations to the world. How do we make money? Income for the studio can come in 2 ways, through a TV deal or through the internet. With a TV deal, you also have syndication rights and merchandising rights down the road. With the internet deal, you have web ads, you have sponsored ad roles, and you have t-shirt sales. Money coming into the business will be distributed according to our business plan. Proven animated shows. The Simpsons, South Park, Family Guy, all are examples of proven animated shows. The Simpsons is in its 19th season and has 1 movie under its belt. South Park is in its 12th season and just signed a 3-year, $75 million deal with Comedy Central. And Family Guy is in its 7th season, has 2 spin-offs, has been brought back from the dead 2 times, and has just yesterday signed a 4-year, $100 million mega deal with Fox. All of these shows were started by guys in the garage. The next big animated hit will not be started by anyone working a full-time gig. It's just too much work. We're in the position to pull this off. We have proven that we can produce the animation, and we have seen very positive feedback from our viewers. What we have accomplished so far. Since our launch in mid-February, we have kept up with our daily episode schedule. We've also traveled to the Malibu Film Festival as sponsors, and we're also awards presenters.
To present the award for Best Cinematography is Eric Lavasser and Patrick Davidson. They call themselves the Traveling Gringos. They're from PodComics, and if you need land in Costa Rica, these are the guys to talk to. They got Costa Rica landforsale.com. Ladies and gentlemen, Eric and Patrick.
Hi, we are the Traveling Gringos, and we're here to present the nominees for Best Cinematography. We gained a healthy audience of 1,000 viewers per day within the first 45 days. We've been accepted into the following film festivals: the Santa Monica Film Festival and the Montezuma Film Festival. We're featured on the front pages of Rever, MyTunes, Inside Costa Rica, and the Animation World Network. Another goal of ours is to be featured on the front page of YouTube, where it's an automatic 400,000 views on average to your videos. We've also streamlined our process to create as many as 5 episodes per day. Why we need investors. We need initial investment to keep daily animations going for the next 3 years. Initial investment will include overhead costs, additional computer equipment and software, payroll, additional Costa Rican employees, and travel expenses for attending animation festivals and comic conventions through the year. The next big animation festival is in Annecy, France, June 9th through the 14th. It's in its 45th year, it's the largest animation festival in the world, and they have a 3-day animation marketplace where people sell their animated properties. Investor options. Option 1. $10,000 buys you 1% of PodComics Studio. We will only sell 20% of the studio in this manner. Option 2. Pay over 3 years at $80,000 per year, buys 8% ownership per year. 25% ownership is the maximum if you pay all 3 years. Option 3, which we believe is the best deal. For $250,000, buys you 25% of PodComics Studio and will throw in 1 hectare of ocean view land in Costa Rica. We hope you see the potential in the traveling gringos as we do. We really think it'll be the next big thing on TV. Join our studio and help us make that a reality. If you are interested in any of the above investor options or have further questions not discussed here, please let me know.